What's going on, diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, bringing you all with yet another NASCAR Authentics diecast review on Grant Enfingers number 23 champion Chevrolet Silverado for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series and the now defunded GMS Racing for the Truck Series. And you guys can see right here, this is a car that I've had a hard time trying to find until now. I went to my Walmart at one of my lunch breaks, and hell, we had this one finally in stock, so thank you guys for being patient for that, because now we can finally start the diecast review on this. But of course, this is from last year's, from 2023, Wave 11. And of course, there's the back if you guys want to see that. It's definitely a very cool wave to have if you guys haven't got it already. I think there still is a few left. Probably explains why I got this car. But anyways, check your targets. I think that's where I got this from. But anyways, let's go and start off the official unboxing and the diecast review of Grant Enfingers 2023 Champion Truck. And alrighty, folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and it feels pretty refreshing to showcase a truck diecast since it's been, I think, like a few months since I've actually reviewed one. So this is really cool, guys. And again, I guess you could say this one really powered my life after all, because I promised you guys after the Raja Caruth review that I was going to try to find this truck, and luckily I did, and I'm really glad I was able to find this. So but this is a pretty unique looking truck that you can only find exclusive to the NASCAR Authentics line for Wave 11 2023. Ironically, the champion, or this truck is actually very ironic, because what I'm about to say might actually shock you, but we probably could have saw this, guys. The number 23 champion for Grant Enfinger. This guy was so freaking close to win the truck championship from last year. But unfortunately, when it comes to crowning champions nowadays, especially in the truck series, it's more of a demolition derby. And last year's race really did describe that, and I could say I've had a bad taste in my mouth watching that race, but I've lost count how many times that I've had that taste now from now on. So if anybody does not know, I mean, as we are talking about this diecast right here, I don't really take NASCAR seriously anymore. It's pretty much just entertainment, as that's pretty much the case right there. I'm sure that's a pretty strong opinion to say, but keep in mind, I have been a fan since 2001, and yeah, I was not a big fan of how that Truck Series Championship was decided from last year. But man, Grant Enfinger was so close. But speaking of something that's not really close, we got ourselves, well, it is a Lionel diecast after all. So right where the alley is, I guess this car wanted to be the Allied truck, but they couldn't get the memo. So quite a giant mistake right there. A paint chip on the E or the L. Oh, I just realized as well, if you reverse that, it's the EL mold. So, hey, that's just some disrespect right there. Disrespect to the freaking EL mold. But nah, dude, as we are going to be considering it to have, like, quality control issues, and, of course, going to get those comments, $5, what do you expect? This is probably the best quality you'll find, even though it does not have the window banners or the black interiors, but that's the price you mostly got to pay for. And I believe that's still the same universal mold that they have been using for the truck series, because when we get onto the side-by-side comparison pretty soon, you will see that that is the case, which is pretty unfortunate. I mean, it does make sense, but I think like every few years or so, they do change up the make of these. And the decal printing does look a little, I guess you could say, a little wonky and jockey right there. Almost looks like this car probably, or I'm sorry, this truck probably should have slammed into the back of Ben Rhodes. But luckily, last time I checked, the other half of the Final Four field actually did that. So yeah, I'm talking about you, Hocevar and Heim. Definitely wasn't Heim time after all. But I think another thing a lot of people have kind of underlooked about this car, about this truck, is, well, it's a Grant Enfinger truck. So some people are going to post off to the side, but I would not say that's the case. I think, if I remember correctly, this is like the third time we've had a Grant Enfinger truck released exclusively for NASCAR Authentics. I could be wrong, though. But this is a nice little matte saint finish that we got right here. So if you guys like that nice little matte black, and I think even this yellow or dandelion yellow, it looks more lighter on camera, but man, if you love that dandelion yellow, you're really going to love this sucker right here. Some gray accents. I don't know, this almost looks like a fast racing graphics or something, dude. That looks pretty cool. I just love how the graphics look. Plus also colored side skirts. That's always an additional bonus. So, and then we got a proper Allegiant logo. But I don't know. I'm going to be an adult here and not say that this car does have the word sex on it. So, oh, Lord. But champion, and for work, for home, for play. Good Lord. And yeah, that says on the other side. Let me know if you guys actually use champion generators. And there's the usual GMS sponsors that you'll see right there. So nothing too crazy, because, hey, what do you know? It is a GMS truck. But yeah, I think it's only probably more appropriate for me to go ahead and start now the side-by-side comparison of the last time we got a Grant Enfinger truck, which I remember correctly, this was like a few years ago. I want to say 2020 or 2021. But here is the champion power equipment right here for Grant Enfinger, and you guys can already tell, big change, and it looks like maybe, I can't really tell if this mold does look the same or not. Kind of hard to tell with the casting, but you know, Lino, as much as I do criticize them a lot, if this is like the same mold, it doesn't look like it, but they do a good job, you know, giving us the illusion that this universal mold kind of works, because you can kind of see it, but hey, I don't know, maybe that's pretty cool. I think the only ones I have had a problem with are the Toyota Tundras or the Tacomas, wherever they got now. I know they keep changing it all the time. And plus, you know, after that Truck Series finale, I just kind of stopped watching it. I mean, I'm probably only watching it for just maybe a few drivers like Raja Karuth. So, especially him, because, you know, I know he's a big die-cast, he was big into the whole die-cast community back then. But, yeah, it's my camera right now. I'm trying to, like, literally just bend my camera into the next scene, but of course, I'm not a die-cast professional by any means necessary, so what you're seeing right now is just raw and pure. Kind of like Grant Enfinger, who was just, God, I was pretty bummed. To be honest with you guys, this is a cool comparison, but I'm pretty bummed that Grant Enfinger has not even won a single truck championship yet. The man's been so close. This guy got 3 wins. I mean, God, like, how much more can a man can ask to even have his own sponsor name as champion, but he still doesn't walk away with the championship. But hell of an effort for Grant Enfinger. Maybe things will probably go his way. Can't say it for this year, because I think is he still in the playoffs, or he's not even in the playoffs this year from what I know. But yeah, feel free to comment below what you guys have to say about this diecast. Really want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions, and anything else you want to share about probably the final GMS truck that we are seeing in NASCAR diecast history for now. But anyways, this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thank you guys so much for watching this Diecast review and the wrap-up of Grant Enfinger's 2023 champion, well, not really, Chevrolet Silverado for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series and GMS Racing. And yeah, I guess you guys are going to say I'm going to go ahead and power my way out of here to the next Diecast review.